rock and roll.
Okay.
Good thing we don't need the lights.
I don't think that was the point when you should have delivered that joke.
That wasn't a joke. All right. So
Okay.
we're gonna.
Slate.
Oh, this is we don't even need a slate.
Slate.
Because.
Teri, what's the date? It is February 23rd, 2016. Dave, what episode are we on?
This is episode 17. We're switching our numerical referencing. Welcome to number 17.
Okay, come on, let's go.
So we're actually doing it. I got to put on my hat.
Yeah.
Hold on. Here we go. And action. Here we go. Oh, uh-oh.
Hey! Welcome to the show.
Remove hat now. Oh, okay. Got it. This is an unscripted episode.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
it is a special episode. Of what? Of what? Did you say?
Yapping with Teri and Dave.
And then it's episode 17.
It is, and this is a fun one because we've actually gone dark.
Great.
This is strictly audio tonight.
It's going to be available only as audio. We're going to put it up
Only
at
as
yappingpodcast.com.
Yeah.
Up there, you can subscribe and get it first.
You can still find it on my YouTube channel, but
Yeah.
you'll be looking at a thumbnail of something, sure.
It'll be better than what it's normally there.
We should put a slideshow.
Could,
That'd be kind of funny.
You could do that. You could.
That was funny until you
play
said
like
I had
Welcome
to do
Back
it.
Carter music in the background and put a slideshow of all of our moments.
I love that song.
All these, like when you were a child.
Yeah, all me in there.
Just
oh, wait,
all
my
you.
cat. I'll put her too.
And pictures of me with my eyes scratched out.
Totally. I would put tape over your pictures, over your mouth.
Or we could edit things together so it looks like we grew up together. Like we were Siamese
and
twins.
you actually do look
And I
like
just
my
ripped myself
stepbrother.
away
It's kind
from
of creepy. I mean, it's creepy in the sense that you guys look so much alike that...
Makes me wonder what you think of your stepbrother.
And no, we could hang out totally.
You're just
we
saying
like
that
to
because
hang out.
he's been listening to this.
No, he doesn't listen.
He does. I tell him what to do, and he's just like you. He doesn't
right.
do it. Men.
Totally.
Yeah.
You know, this really feels more like I'm in a radio studio. Don't you kind of feel like? Because we have to look at each
It's a little
other
more. It's a little
now.
more claustrophobic.
It's funny.
But we still have all the audio challenges of one, your laughter,
Yeah.
and the other, the cars and stuff
I
outside.
know.
So.
Holy cow. So that's kind of our tech talk. Actually,
Well,
tech talk.
Oh,
You
well,
remember?
don't jump and point and act like I missed something. Like you just like,
I should point at your head.
it's quiet. Hello? Tech talk.
Hey,
Anyway.
tech talk. Ooh, that sounded so metropolitan.
Oh, really? It sounds like a car in the middle of the, like,
No, it's because
cornfield.
you made us whisper like that. That's something you would only do in a big corporate office. Oh,
Well,
welcome to Tech Talk.
No, I'm doing that because they could be listening.
You
You don't know who's listening.
nobody's listening. Come on.
Oh, okay. Good point. Hi, nobody.
It's so funny.
Welcome
Oh my
to our
gosh.
nobodies.
Oh, it's so
You've ruined
funny.
it for me. I really thought we had something early. Musical interlude.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, let's move.
So
something.
let's move something. So Tech Talk, we are still there, and my last video, I just posted a video on coloring a shoe the color of plum. It was a satin shoe. It's a wedding shoe, and it was quite unique the way the gal was putting the wedding together. And the tech part of that was the way I edited it and putting in links to other videos that were quite popular. Like my Birkenstock video, I have already had 9,000 views on it. And
So your videos are becoming more savvy, like you
I think so.
together.
I'm definitely learning. Like even the thumbnails, I've taken some examples of other girls out there that I really like, and their thumbnails say a lot about whether you want to watch the show or not. And so it was good though, and I had some fun, fast, music, fast forwards through the dyeing process, and the coloring and the video changed, and that was the kind of intriguing to me because, anyway, you'll see it in the story. But there you have it.
Excellent.
Yep, so, yep.
I'm wondering if I have TikTok.
Your new animated character. That's
Well,
pretty
that's
techy.
actually becoming that. There is a tech talk going on there where we're actually, I'm collaborating with somebody to design the interior. And did I show you the painting? The interior paint job of the ice cream shop.
Yeah, it's nice.
So hopefully, the client likes it as much as people are seeming to like it. He hasn't seen it yet, but it's kind of becomes a brand. Like it's kind of have that. Like every shop will have this sort of quality to it. So that's really interesting to me. It's becoming more and more interesting to me.
I like that the wall color didn't take away from the actual guy in the logo, in the branded logo.
I think it really helped.
It does.
The whole fun and
it flows. It's
and it didn't scream like it's ice cream.
It doesn't scream ice cream, which is nice. But it has
a little. I might make the little dollop. How it's.
Yeah.
It was a wave basically, and I like that it made it. It sort of has a wave to it, which is islandy.
Exactly. Sand colored trim.
The floor would be bamboo.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so there we go. What else?
The end of Tech Talk.
No, we had under there that FEMA tent repair. Do we care to go into that right now?
Well, that's why you're so exhausted. That's why we're shooting in the dark.
Yeah.
Actually.
That's
why we're just doing this on audio because I didn't put on enough makeup and Teri forgot to shave because she was busy.
I knew this was going to come down to, a very non-video night
So we're
tonight.
doing this without lights.
But it's interesting because we can see the voice audio as it's recording, and it's a much different vibe casting from just audio rather than video and audio.
Paying attention to the camera.
Yes, it's very different. It's a whole
Yeah.
different experience. But on radio, it's kind of more interesting.
We probably make more eye contact now.
We totally
we
do.
have in the past 20 years.
I know, it's crazy.
I don't know. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Stop looking at me. So we need the headphones and we need a soundproof booth. It's more.
Yeah, I think that's coming down the pipe.
It's more claustrophobic.
Well, this is kind of, I can see the benefits.
We sit more open when we're facing the camera. That's what it is. We're like more on stage.
Right,
So our postures are not
right.
really facing at one another.
Right, but when I have to focus on you, it gets more boring.
All right, let's do something else.
Okay, so listen, I want to talk about the love letter to Oprah.
Oh, we don't really have. Oh, let's.
Yes. So in this love letter, and the love letter specifically, it's sending a thought to somebody that is in mind.
So if you know Oprah, could you actually put this on a cassette tape and play it for her?
And the love letter basically would be, Dear Oprah, thanks for being a strong female example.
Is this to Oprah Winfrey?
Hey, I'm doing my sandwich theory. Remember you said it was so I'm doing the sandwich theory. That was a compliment.
Okay, so Dear Oprah.
And then I'm going to layer it with,
God.
I hope your journey empowers you. This weight loss journey is an empowering experience for you. And then the last part of that would be, you are fabulously strong. Know that. There we go. There we go.
That's not what you said before we started this recording.
Yeah, you mean about the weight loss program with Jenny Craig? And how I'm concerned about why she's making that choice?
You're so stern all of a sudden.
I just want to make sure she's doing it for the right reasons.
So you're saying that if Oprah walked in the room, that you would have the authority of one whom needs to tell Oprah she should be strong?
I do it at, from an arm's length.
Do you think she's going to gain anything out of you telling her that she's strong?
Well, that's part of the sandwich theory. You say something nice, and then you deliver the criticism, and then you say something nice again. It's the sandwich theory.
I just witnessed this sandwich theory.
You did.
It's like one of those little finger sandwiches. You don't even realize you ate one, and you're waiting for that fucking waiter to come back around and bring the finger sandwiches so you can at least, feel like you've eaten something.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what I was trying to do.
Dang it, Oprah.
In my love letter to Oprah.
So you're saying that you are hoping that she's not doing it
for vanity's sake. And I'm hoping that she's doing
what if being vain was okay?
Well, okay, I was just judging that myself. And actually, I think it is okay.
We're shooting this in the dark because you're vain. You're so vain. You probably think this show is about you. You're so vain.
Hearing that song, that is so funny. Oh, my God. Oh, and it totally reminds me of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I mean, it's hysterical.
I think a farmer in the how's that song go?
Farmer in the Dale.
He's as vain as anybody. I think they're making a choice about their
what's my point
fashion consumption, and
I guess I'm just judging her
because she is public.
And I felt that she had come to terms with her body.
I think she did it just because she knew that she would instantly make this fresh stock. And it does seem to have empowered women in the past. And for some reason it's floundering.
I understand I guess that's part of the dilemma, is the weight loss is attached to food and not a lifestyle change. Because I don't think that she could possibly make a lifestyle change that would support long-term weight loss. She needs to be moving around a lot, leading a very active lifestyle. And she's a career woman, a successful career woman that is occupied by meetings and contract signing and stuff. She has to sit a lot, traveling, sitting, so she has to choose anyway, there we go, rant done.
And she represents the idle fat.
No, I think she represents realistic.
You think she's supposed to just accept herself? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think it's a mathematical equation.
You don't think that food itself is the answer?
No, I don't.
What percentage of food is the answer?
50.
Half of being fit is food.
Yeah. Or nutrition.
Or at least trim.
I think the other half is physical movement. Your body has to move. It needs to be stretched and moved. And okay, so I saw a video with Ginger Rogers. I
guess it's going around Facebook because it was talked about while I was driving, so I never saw it.
92 or 94, dancing like a 26-year-old. Amazing. I was amazed. I just was, that shows you what happens if you move your body.
I think it was actually a trained goat dressed up to be Ginger Rogers. I mean, I didn't see it, but that's what I think it is.
You didn't see it?
No, I was driving. They're all like laughing and having a great time about it. Ginger, oh my God. And somebody in the backseat's going, oh my goodness, or whatever. And they're all dancers. They all know what it takes. One is a professional dancer. Or actually, they're all, County, all of them were. And so I'm driving, going,
Yeah, what?
So I pictured it was a goat.
That would be a very awkward dance, don't you think, if there were a goat
Not if there
dancing?
was a very good dancing goat. Why are you judging goats and Oprah?
Because
what is it with you and goats and Oprah? Goats and Oprah. Goats and Oprah. Next topic.
Goats and Oprah. Okay, that's funny. Okay, relationships. Frank and A.
I had a great day with my husband. What about you?
Oh, you did? Well, lucky you.
Lucky I deserve one or two.
Tell us what was so good about it, because...
We sat in an ordinary place, diner, eating eggs Benedict with turkey sausage and avocado, potatoes. I'm 10 pounds overweight, eating that. And then speaking of Oprah and weight, I'm 10 pounds overweight.
You are?
Totally right now.
It's not in your head, that's for sure. Must be in your feet.
You're just mean and vicious. Don't let the exterior darkness fool you. She's meaner inside. Did you hear that laugh?
Diabolical.
Somebody could borrow that laugh and sell it as like some cartoon witch laugh.
Oh wait, I'll do the David trademark T-shaped thing that he does.
They can't see your fingers, Teri.
Oh, I'm doing it, and those of you that know it.
So what do you want in relationships?
The love languages. Let me just tell you right now.
Did you say those last time?
We talked about it in a previous video, so I'm not going to go over it again. The point is...
So get it, people.
Your partner has a love language. Your friend has a love language. And when you find out what it is, you can make a lot better judgment call. For instance, I brought up Dr. Chapman talking about how he hates to vacuum. Grew up hating to vacuum. Vowed he'd never have to again, but his wife's love language was acts of service, specifically vacuuming. And so he had to make a choice. And he did it for her. But I get it. And if you just, some things aren't easy. Like, if you consider a love language that doesn't fit you well, you're not used to it, it's unsettling, what do?
I say, stop being such a little spoiled brat and you vacuum.
Yeah, I agree. I say vacuum.
Fuck. Somebody's
Try to find the good in it. Say, okay, I'm going to get exercise.
It's your temple. Your home is your temple. Vacuuming it, which I don't always do. My house is a dump.
Oh, it's so nice. Don't let him fool you.
It's it gets tired and dirty, and I'm hoping this year we can actually bring in one of our friends to help us clean it.
Okay, so you're saying that you vacuum?
I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I do the dishes happily. I have no problem making the bed.
Right.
I don't always get to these things like I don't like clean the bathroom sink daily.
Yeah.
But I will be the one who cleans it, and sometimes Caroline will clean it, but it needs to be done. So, and I have the luxury of it being part of the workload of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
The way
there is something zen about nurturing your space.
There are worse things to be doing, honestly, than vacuuming your house. And there is something zen, and I think it is your temple. The reason you like my house is because I don't like go around, but I'm aware of the atmosphere creating. In fact, Oprah says your house should rise up to greet you. This is the Oprah episode.
Oh.
Remember we talked about doing an Ellen DeGeneres episode? Maybe this is the Oprah episode.
So what else does it say about that?
Well, she says, and I think she's actually getting that from her interior designer, Kirk Bacchus. He's really cute, but he, I think, might say, and she says this: your house should rise up to greet you, and I don't know exactly what that means, but I definitely. When you come into my house, before you even come to my house, there's this whole sort of entrance.
The turns, the coconut tree.
There's the things. There's sculpture greeting you as you walk past. I break up your entrance to the front door by having to walk past little, art tokens.
Yeah, I love doing bookkeeping with you at your house because it's like we get to just, drink wine and do your books.
In my little sort of sanctuary.
Hey, anybody who has to do bookkeeping and auditing for hours on time, don't feel bad drinking a glass of wine.
So that's also a happy place, my house.
That is a happy place.
We've talked about it before. But, should we transition suddenly?
Yeah, let's do.
I just took control of the show, Teri.
No, that's good.
Are you going to fire me after this?
Go for it, Dave.
Anyway, we slipped into it because my house is such my...
Yeah. I love being at your house.
I also find making something creative to be my happy place. Like I love when I'm actually, if I get back to painting, the process of getting back to painting is one of my happy places. Like to do something that is purely to be creative and not have a purpose exactly, like to just practice being creative. That's a big happy place.
Nice.
Doesn't happen very much.
Well, I was going to say, it seems like you spend a lot of time doing that.
I spend a lot of time making things creatively for purpose.
Right.
It needs to land on a poster. It needs to land on a website. It needs to land, in somebody else's lap. As opposed to making something just for the sake of going, I love that. Okay.
Right.
What am I going to do next? Like, those moments are pretty rare. It's not so happy, is it?
It's so very...
Oh.
I was just getting more and more sad every day.
It was just...
Oh my
well.
gosh.
So, do you have a happy place to talk about?
No, not after that, I don't.
Anyway, where are we?
Okay, so
we're
listen,
out of
we
time.
were talking to...
But you can keep going.
Oh, we are. Okay, perfect. Okay, well, listen, let's end on this last note. The discussion about cats and dogs.
Stop rattling the paper.
I'm trying to show you something.
They probably assume that you know how to write, but in case they're wondering, she's rattling the paper. No, I think we should talk about whether or not we talk about
and
cats
that's
and
what
dogs.
you said.
We should have a committee meeting about whether or not we're going to bring the topic of cats and dogs to the floor.
And I think that we should.
You think that?
And I'm probably going to lean more towards cats because...
Well,
I like dogs.
I think that although I am not a dog person, we would have to open it to
like dogs.
The dog interest.
I just don't have one, so.
I mean, and then to be objective about each of them and to accept the dialogue about each of them rather than thinking that one is
better than the
more
other.
superior, although one is. So.
Isn't it true?
And we know which one of those is better.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks to my sponsor. I have a sponsor, Touch Ups, which is awesome, and we love that. And to our future wine sponsor. We want to thank you in advance.
I did not get a cut of the Touch Ups sponsorship. I just want Touch Ups to know that. So
I'm sharing it with you.
I'm expecting my Touch Ups stuff.